so smug.
Got a nice drawing going. Almost back to the palace. I love how Drippy is like, he's in constant peril as he runs. He's like, oh, shouldn't I eaten so many pieces of pie? He's very like exhausted. Alright, we can just go straight into the palace, I guess. We got carte blanche to run in here. There.
Very good security.
There you go. Yeah, there's no guards inside whatsoever. It's just Tom. And his big old fat... Oh, no, there's one. Meow, you again. One is becoming rather tired of these constant interruptions. Just sorry, Your Majesty. It's just we have something for you. Yeah, we picked it out especially for you, Catface. It'll get rid of your that tiredness of yours in no time. Give you a new lease on life, it will. Strong teeth, glossy fur. I'm not sure that's... Meow, that sounds just the ticket. This accursed fatigue will be the death of one. Dealing with all these visitors has taken its toll. Not to worry, Majesty. A little bit of enthusiasm is all you need, ain't it? Alright, give heart. Give a little bit injection of enthusiasm. Alright, we gonna get a cutscene for this? Okay, I thought it was gonna be animated at first. You never know when they're gonna animate and not. Bam! He didn't even like open his eyes for it.
So, do you think it worked?
Let's see, shall we?
What the devil was one up to? Your Meowjesty, please tell us you're back to your old self.
Yeah? Why, one is 10 times more energetic than one has ever been. But one feels different somehow.
I've got
This
so
is
much
your
vigor.
doing, is it not? Then you must be rewarded. Your Meowjesty, it seems that these brave adventurers have lifted the curse that was placed.
Favor them with a kiss.
What? Is this true?
You didn't
Yes,
even
Your
remember.
Majesty. It appears that you were cursed with a lack of enthusiasm.
Is that so? One certainly didn't feel oneself for a while there. It seems one's in your debt.
Ooh. I fancy you, Oliver. What would you claim to be as your prize? Tidy. You know what to ask for, ain't it, Holy Boy? Oh, sure. We need a magic wand, Your Majesty. No, is that so? Strangely, one feels as if one has had this conversation before. Now one thinks of it, there's a wand one prized very highly on as a kitten, hidden away safely in one's bedchamber. There is, and one would be willing to part with it, but one will have to find it first. Return later on, and one shall present it to you. Meet me in my bedchamber, boy. Jeepers, thank you very much, Your Majesty. So, boy, if you're in search of a wand, can one take it that you are perhaps a wizard? Indeed, he is, Your Majesty, a shiny new apprentice wizard, who doesn't exactly know much magic yet. Is that so? Then let one provide you with a spell or two. One's wand will be of little use without spells to cast after all. Really, Your Majesty? That's so kind of you. Thank you very much. Alright. Spring lock. Is this the one that's going to open those chests? I hope so. And rejuvenate. I think that's probably some type of regen spell for health. Yo! You must enjoy the spells that inspired one so much in one's younger days. I want that side story. King Tom is a child wizard cat. One that unlocks things and one that restores things to their former glory, eh? What did you used to get up to with these, Your Majesty? No, none of your business, Ferry. Now, boy, you travel with a familiar, do you not? One has sent word to the Quartermaster store down in town. They are to be given permission to shop there. The Quartermaster store? What kind of place is that, Your Majesty? No, you sure that you are an adventurer? One cannot help but fear for the safety of such an innocence. No matter, the Quartermaster store provides weapons and equipment for the use of familiars. Why not go and browse the products they on offer while one seeks out one's wand? We sure will, Your Majesty. Thank you very much. Now one has plenty to attend to. Come and present yourself to one again in a short while. Alright, so let's head to that store. It's weird that the Quartermaster sells things for familiars, but apparently not for people. So like, any non-wizards are not allowed to really fight, I guess. I don't think his guards are wizards, but they have staves and things. Okay, on to the Quartermaster. That cat girl was like right in my face when I came through. This one might have the coolest design. Like, I like how the wings are wrapped around. The owl one's cool. It's got a drippy nose as well with a lantern.
This is where the bird head is, right?
My current favorite character.
Yes. Yes!
It's you! His Majesty informed me that you would be coming. He instructed me to tell you whatever you require, and I'm more than happy to cooperate. So have a look around. I'm sure you'll find something here to which to equip your familiars. It sounded like he was doing a racist Japanese voice. A rook. Equip my familiars? How do you mean, sir? It seems an explanation is in order. Very well then. Here crows nothing. I think, is a rook a bird term?
Yeah.
To ensure your familiars don't get caught short, you can give them a boost by equipping them with certain items. They might eat them, though, or be amazed. I don't want a crow, but you'll find plenty of items your familiars can equip among my wares. There are 3 types: weapons, armor, and accessories. Just remember that the items that a familiar can equip vary according to its genus. It's not complicated, so don't get into a flap. The best way to learn is just try equipping your familiars. But don't feel left out, will you? Humans can, of course, equip items too. Select friends and familiars and press the X. Why not buy a nice matching set of items for you and your familiars? Birds with a feather stick together, after all.
He's turning into a 1930s
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, see, I'm a crow. Gee, okay, as soon as I have some money, I'll start buying some accessories and stuff. Sounds like this old bird has done a proper sales number on you, Ollie boy. Just remember that accessories aren't the only things you can equip. Wizards like you can use all sorts of wands as well. Flippin' heck, man, speaking of wands, we need to go and get your new wand off King Tom, ain't it? Clean forgotten I had. Yeah, I guess he's probably found it by now. I reckon so, Ollie boy, this fucking bird's talking so much. Come on, let's head for the palace. Okay, so can we buy stuff real quick, though? Customer, I don't mean to crow, but our wares are the finest in the land. Yeah. Okay, so we got a good sword. Yeah, he's already got that sword. Kitchen knife isn't as good. A sharpened stick.
What?
It's like a Monty Python. A sharpened stick.
Like someone who attacks you with a pointed stick.
Pointed sticks?
This armor won't work for any of them either. Clip the shield I already have. And a giant's tooth. Fearsome enemies promptly... Okay. With these prices, we must be raving mad. Come again soon.
Puns.
That's what he does when no one's at the shop. He just writes as many bird puns as he can. The owl lady does the same with owl puns. And they get a little bored around here without as many adventurers as they'd like. Alright. Uh-oh, what's going on? Tom's not here and there's only a guard standing there. He looks panicked. Something's gone down. What's up? Oh, it's you, thank goodness. You have to help us. Something terrible's happened. Flippin' heck, man, don't tell me old King Tom's gone and got his heart broken again. No, His Majesty's heart is in good working order, as far as I know. It may have been ripped out. As far as you know? After you restored His Majesty's missing enthusiasm, he was determined to find his old wand so he could give it to you by way of a reward. So determined, in fact, that he said he would go and look for it himself. Well, that's good, ain't it? What's all the fuss about? His Majesty has disappeared. Eh? The gatekeepers swear that he hasn't left Dingdong-dell, and yet he's nowhere to be found. I smell a rat by here, Ollie boy. Well, I suppose there's only one thing for it, eh? What's that, Mr. Drippy? A spot of investigating, ain't it? Righto, Helmet Face. You and your mates keep an eye on the castle. We're going looking for clues. Oh, yes. Understood. But where do we look, Mr. Drippy? Don't worry, Ollie boy. You know the place. You know it very well, in fact. Come on, I'll tell you more when we're outside. Okay. I think we're going to the sewers. He mentioned a rat. So, where are we going, Mr. Drippy? And what's this about? Somewhere I know real well. Where do you think, clever cogs? Motorville, ain't it? Oh, wait, we're going to Motorville? Motorville? But what does Motorville have to do with finding the king? Well, the answer ain't always going to be over by here, Ollie boy. What does that mean? You gotta remember the whole soulmate thing, ain't it? What we see here in the world ain't always the whole picture. Soulmates, okay. Think about it, Ollie boy. Why are you here in our world, eh? To save my mom. Exactly, and your mom is a great Sage Alicia's soulmate, right? And we're trying to flee Alicia from the soul snare over by here so we can help your mom back over by there, ain't it? Well, that's what you told me, Mr. Drippy. I don't know if it's true. And I wasn't fibbing, so people in your world and my world are connected. Not just Alicia and your mem, all people. They are, so... Exactly. There's clever of you. There's someone over in your world who's connected to King Tom over by here. I wonder who it is. And when someone in our world is in a potch, you can sometimes find out how to help them from their soulmate in your world. Because they're connected, see? Obviously, when you think about it, ain't it? But someone in my world is King Tom's soulmate. Oh, someone in my world is King Tom's soulmate, huh? That's right, but maybe not a person, and maybe not in such a lofty position as our friend the Cat King. Huh? Well, Shopkeeper's cat and King of King Ding Dong Dell ain't exactly similar status-wise, is it? Shopkeeper's cat. I don't think I, Flippin' Ackmond, it's like pulling teeth. Okay, so soulmates can look and even act the same, right? We've covered that already. So when you first saw King Tom, you instantly thought to yourself, hello, hello, he's a spitting image of Timmy the Cat, as he is. I did. So you mean that King Tom and Timmy Toldrum are... wait, King Tom and Timmy Toldrum are but Miss Layla's cat. There's clever of you. Better late than never, you idiot. But you idiot. But Timmy's just a cat. Exactly, that's like our pal King Tom. What's so strange about that? Crikey, you're not very perceptive for a youngster, are you? If two people are soulmates, there'll be similarities somewhere. You just gotta keep an open mind and a peeled eye. Spot the similarities and you'll find the soulmate. Gee, I never knew. So Timmy, huh? Timmy indeed, my lad. If we can find that fat old furball, we might get a clue as to where King Tom got himself to. So magic us up a gateway, and let's get over to your world, shall we? You remember how, don't you? Sure I do. Let's go see how everybody back in Motorville is doing. Alright, we're gonna head to Motorville. Can we do it just in the middle of town? I kind of want to see what Springlock... Locks that are tightly shut. Does that work on chess? And rejuvenate. Restores to its former glory. Okay. Cast gateway. And let's head back to Motorville. Whoa. That wasn't even the gate.